True to his word, Jesse rounded up a motley crew in a ship, and we head out for a day of sturgeon fishing on the mighty Columbia River with Jesse, First Mate Doug, and Captain John.
I've been watching, I've been listening, oh to the wind and oh to the water, and I am covered in the salt and sun. Oh, this dying dust brings so water top.
All right, so what are we doing? What's the plan today?
We're on the Columbia. We put in at Shilnick Landing on the Oregon side. We're here just off of Washougal catching some shad, so some live bait in the bucket. Good job. Did well. Then we're gonna roll up river up the Columbia about 10 miles to Rooster Rock and go catch some sturgeon.
You're catching the small fish now to get the big fish later, right?
Yeah, catching the shad now to catch the sturgeon later.
Nice. Yeah, in Ohio we fish for that size.
Oh, shoot, scores!
So we got what, 5?
5 shad.
That's 5 rolls of the dice.
That's 5, yeah. You up your odds that way.
With our bait fish ready to go, we head upriver and cast our lines, hoping for a 10-foot trophy. And then, we waited. And waited. And hit a new spot. And waited. I'm gonna spoil the ending here. 5 fishing holes and 8 hours later, we didn't catch anything. But we ate well. Elk burgers and wild boar sausages that Captain John hunted. More lang wine. And beer. And maybe a bit of moonshine. We listened to Doug tell the story of an accident that almost killed him, and how Jesse helped save his life. Listen to Captain John muse over his old job as an airplane salesman and quote Pulp Fiction without omitting a single swear word. I even got the crew to forget we were working for a bit. I saw the appeal of this Oregon lifestyle I'd heard so much about, and for a few hours, pretended I lived that life too. We can't talk Oregon without talking Portland, located just an hour from the Willamette Valley. It's become a refuge for people who crave a big city that's still close to nature. And while it has a reputation for hipster lumberjacks, gluten-free pizza, and tandem bicycles, look deeper. You'll find a young, vibrant city with more public park space per capita than any other U.S. city, an agricultural oasis, stunning architecture, a people who always challenge the status quo, bridges galore, and an energy that makes you think, I could pack up and live here. Stumptown, Bridgetown, PDX, Rip City, whatever you want to call it, Portland is a town worth a second look.
All I ask for, golden sunbeams, sweet silence, 'cause it heals me. Hey, hasty world, where's your reverence for the presence of a rising star? And these invisible lines are tangling round me. And these slow growing weeds are keeping me from seeing my sky. From seeing my sky. From my sky.
When I think Portland, I think art. I wanted to get a local take on the city and its art scene. I knew my friend and fellow wine lover Elise had a studio near downtown, so I took the evening to go check it out. Tell me how you got started, what this is, what style this is, all of it.
It's called encaustic painting, and it's an ancient medium that combines beeswax, resin, and pigment.
And is that so? That's how you get this texture.
Yeah, and that's how it's so luminous.
Can I touch it?
And very full of depth. Yes, I always encourage touching.
Ah, encourage touching. That's opposite most art. I like this kind of art.
I start with this is the wax, and then you add the pigment to it, and you make different, in this case, wine colors. And then you fuse it with like a heat gun or a blowtorch. In ancient times, they used an open flame. And then that's what builds this beautiful window of depth in the paintings.
Yeah, and depth is the word I would
Yeah.
say. Like, you can see that the painting almost goes beyond the canvas behind it, which is really amazing.
Yeah.
You know, when I think Portland, I do tend to think artists. Why do you think so many artists are just drawn here?
I think it's because it's an easy place to be. The landscape and everything has been so inspiring to me for my work. You've got the coast, you've got the desert, you've got the mountains, you've got everything.
This is so cool. Thank you so much.
So much fun.
Yeah, this is so much fun.